Hello all you fit healthy warriors. In this video, I'm going to reveal to you the 10 foods that sound healthy but aren't. Welcome to fithealthy.com, the #1 source for fitness, health, and weight loss. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you click the subscribe button and hit the bell. Now, in an effort to be healthier and lose weight, many of us seek out foods that are either low fat, high fiber, or low sugar. And these types of foods are usually labeled as health foods, but they're really not at all that healthy for you. In fact, there's an entire industry of health food stores that contain these types of foods. However, many of the foods we believe are healthy are often anything but. Here's a list of 10 foods that sound healthy, but actually aren't very healthy at all. 1. Pre-made smoothies. Homemade smoothies can be very healthy so long as you select the right ingredients. Fresh berries, organic fruit, natural yogurt, organic peanut butter are all great smoothie ingredients. However, pre-made and store-bought smoothies invariably contain added sugars, refined ingredients, and even artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives that aren't healthy for you at all. If you want a healthy smoothie, make it yourself. 2, cereal and granola bars. Now, if you want a healthy snack, you may find yourself reaching for a cereal or granola bar instead of a candy bar. Why? Grains and cereals are supposed to be healthy for you, right? While grains and cereals are often healthy, when they are bound together with high fructose corn syrup, refined sugars, trans fats, and other unhealthy ingredients, they are anything but healthy. Rather than reaching for a cereal or a granola bar, you should be reaching for a piece of fruit instead. 3, Bran muffins. Do you have a healthy Bran muffin with your coffee instead of a fattening donut? Well, if so, you're probably just swapping one type of junk food for another. Bran muffins may contain a little bit more fiber, but they're still laden with insulin-spiking sugar and other unhealthy ingredients. To reduce their fat intake, some manufacturers will replace relatively unprocessed butter with processed vegetable oils which contain dangerous trans fat. In short, that Bran muffin really isn't any better than a donut. 4, frozen yogurt. If you want ice cream but are trying to be healthy, you may well turn to frozen yogurt. While frozen yogurt may have less fat, it's likely to be high in sugar and contain just as many calories. Once you add some not so healthy toppings like chocolate pieces and syrup, your frozen yogurt treat is no better than ice cream. 5, healthy breakfast cereals. Granola, instant oatmeal, and other so-called healthy breakfast cereals are often anything but good for you. Loaded with sugar and trans fats, these cereals may be high in fiber, but that fact isn't enough to offset all those unhealthy ingredients. Many cereals are made from non-organic, highly processed grains, which compound the problem. If you want oatmeal, skip the instant stuff and make real old-fashioned oatmeal instead. Sweeten with stevia, raw honey, and organic maple syrup for a healthier start to your day. 6, nut butters. Almonds, walnut, peanuts, and other nuts can be very healthy because they're naturally high in protein and healthy fats, and they don't have any sugar and salt. That's awesome! And one convenient and tasty way to eat nuts is in the form of nut butter. However, many nut butters are highly processed and contain unhealthy ingredients like added sugar and vegetable oils. But what about those reduced fat nut butters? Forget about it. Reduced fat nut butter usually contains more sugar and provides roughly the same number of calories. So make sure your nut butter only contains 1 or 2 ingredients such as peanuts and sea salt. That way you'll be sure your nut butter is doing you good and not harm. 7, sports drinks. Many people think that sports drinks are a healthy alternative to soda. That's why athletes and exercisers drink them. But if you check out the ingredients of a typical sports drink, you'll soon see that they contain just as much sugar as soda. In fact, most sports drinks contain 6 to 10 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters, which is actually more than even the most sugar-laden non-sports soft drink. Yes, sports drinks may contain added vitamins and minerals and won't be carbonated, but really that doesn't change the fact that most are candy bars in liquid form. Number 8, pasta sauce in a jar. Now, pasta sauce in a jar is a low-fat staple for many of us. It's convenient and quick to use, and so a lot of people think it's healthy. However, if you take a look at the ingredients list, you'll soon see that your low-fat pasta sauce is actually loaded with so much sugar you'd think it was really a dessert. Just 1/2 cup of Prego fresh mushroom Italian sauce has 11 grams of sugar, which is the same amount that's in a glazed donut. To extend shelf life, most jars of pasta sauce also contain potentially unhealthy preservatives and lots of salt. If you want to reap the nutritional benefits from tomato sauce, make your own with fresh tomatoes, basil, garlic, and a touch of extra virgin olive oil. Number 9, reduce fat and reduce sugar of diet foods. Low-fat ice cream, reduced sugar cookies, fat-free potato chips all sound healthy. The reality is quite different. Reduced fat foods often have sugar in them to make them taste better, and reduced sugar foods usually contain artificial sweeteners that are often every bit as unhealthy as sugar. And if you look at the calorie value of these foods, you'll see that you really aren't saving many calories at all. Because we think reduced fat and reduced sugar foods are healthy, many of us eat them more often or in larger portions than the regular version, so we undo any potential benefits we might have got from them. Just say no to reduced fat and reduced sugar diet foods. Number 10, gluten-free cookies and cakes. As more and more people discover they are gluten intolerant, there's been an increase in the availability of gluten-free baked goods, most of which are sold in health food stores or the health food section of your supermarket. Gluten is a sticky protein that can cause gut inflammation and an upset stomach and bloating. However, simply removing the gluten from these baked treats does not automatically make them healthy. Usually there are other unhealthy ingredients in them like processed wheat, sugar, and fat. And as with all so-called healthy foods, there's a tendency to overeat gluten-free baked goods because, well, we think they're healthy. Conclusion: while there are real health foods like coconut oil, raw honey, fruit, vegetables, and unrefined whole grains, many of the foods we're told are healthy are anything but healthy. In simple terms, a refined, so-called health food is still a refined food, and like almost all refined foods, is not very good for you. Fit Healthy Warriors, what are some of the foods that people think of as health foods but aren't really health foods for you that I missed? I'm curious, okay? Let me know. Listen, if you enjoyed this video and you learned something from it, would you make sure to give us a big thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe and hit the bell so that you can get our upcoming videos when they're released. And here's some other videos that I think you're going to enjoy.